Hello and welcome back to Cargo Creations. Today's video is going to be an update on the park move. If you're a first-time viewer, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. We are in the process of moving the park. If you are a first-timer, we have built Disney World, the Magic Kingdom Park in Lego, and the resort area. We started back in 2020, and we have worn out this area of the basement. We're going to have to move to a bigger area of the basement. For a couple reasons. We are going to try to finish one of the rooms in the basement, which the park is currently in, and we're also trying to make room for park additions, as the Magic Kingdom seems like the hints are that it's going to grow a little bit. And also, I'd like to fine-tune some of the areas of the park that have been ignored over the years. So, as you can see on the thumbnail, and as we come closer to Adventureland, that's where we're starting with this process. The Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse and the Adventureland sign are missing. They have already been moved over to the new table. If you didn't catch the video on the table system, I'm going to just make my own tables. They're going to be a little more user-friendly for me, but we're still going to try to stay within some kind of semblance of a budget that is controllable. So this, again, if you haven't been with us, this is the park, and we're going to move everything over to this area over here in the basement, which I still have to clean up. We do have the Great Movie Ride, or the Chinese Theater, which is now Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. We'll be moving that as well, probably to another location in the basement here. We're still working on all those scenes too, so catch my prior videos on those. But right now, we are looking at what we have completed, or the process. I shouldn't say completed, nothing is ever completed, but this is so far on the table itself. This is what I have going on right now. So, as you can see here, we do have the Crystal Palace, which I'm going to go over here in a little bit. That is a new addition to the park. We did not have that in the prior park over there. I just didn't have the room for it. So what I've done is I have taken two Botanical Garden Friends sets, and I've combined them and made the Crystal Palace. If you don't know what the Crystal Palace is, as you come down Main Street and hang a left right past Casey's Corner, that is the Crystal Palace, and that is usually the character dining with Winnie the Pooh and the gang. So they are already there in this region here. So let's take a look though. Let's step back. This is going to be going into Adventureland. So I still have to make, I have to work on the street here, but I did transfer the Adventureland sign to a Mills plate system. I did disconnect the power. Obviously, I still going to have the lighting. I've got to get that hooked up. I left the lights on it. And then we've also put the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse is also in this in the scene here. And so we're going to start right after Casey's and go right down through the Crystal Palace and right on down into Adventureland. And you can kind of see the spacing that we have on the table here. I've got some trees and that I'm going to be filling in with. But the goal is to get, obviously the next ride there is going to be the Jungle Cruise, which we have in the park. And we're going to try to, this time, actually get it behind the Swiss Family Treehouse there. It kind of runs in that area there, which leaves more room for the Pirates of the Caribbean, which we're going to try to adapt. We're going to change some of the wall systems on that, but you'll see that in an upcoming video. What I want to do right now is take a closer look at the Crystal Palace. So obviously there were two of the sets. So what I did with the pond, I combined the pond that they had out there and kind of reworked that a little bit in front here. I used the two really neat park benches there, and I used those out in front there. I did make my own canopy there, and the front porch and everything like that. Kind of added some of my parts. I did take out a lot of parts from those two sets, and I have those for other projects. But ever since that came out, I have been thinking about making the Crystal Palace out of that, just the shape of that building. So I think it turned out really well. I've got a lot of detail down on the ground there, the trees that came with that, some other trees that I've placed to just bring up the foliage of that area. I think it turned out really good. Tell me what you guys think. Love the bushes that they have. I thought those were really neat. And I've got, and some of the things they've done with the designs of the flowers and that, some of the, using the frog as in that flower there. If you notice that, that is the frog. Let's see if we can focus in on that there. That is the frog, and then a leaf in the same color. It's really neat what they've done there. And so I brought over the minifigures. We've got a couple, we've got the crowd and the park goers in there. Got some families there with the children coming to the character breakfast. I shouldn't say character breakfast, but the character dinner there at the Crystal Palace. Remember taking the kids there when they were younger as well. So, and as we come down, then I am going to tile up the just like here, what I've tiled and put some studs there to put minifigures on. I'll be tiling up this area too, and then obviously putting some buildings on the right side there. I think the Skipper Cantina is going to be one of the buildings there, and then we'll be bringing over the rest of Adventureland. So that's kind of what it looks like right now. Tell me what you guys think. I think it's going to turn out really well. It's much more detailed than what I had, you know, on the original build over there. So that's the key to this. And it's also going to give me a chance. And like I said, this isn't stagnant of where this is going to be. I'm going to obviously have the train then, a dedicated line for the train to come around, so I can move this more this way. I am planning, as I go back over here to the park here, I plan on probably pushing back Tiana's Bayou Adventure back into Frontierland there, and the table that I make for that. Okay, and what I'm going to do, since I do have it on rollers, okay, if you watch that first video, I have that, and I can show you that again there. It's on that cart there, and I can roll that. And so since I can do that, I can actually combine it. Instead of that opening there, I can actually push it together and then separate it when I want to get in and manipulate with the sets, put the parade on the roads there and that. So I can move it back and forth. It's going to give me some space behind Big Thunder Mountain, and it's going to just maximize the amount of detail that I can do in the build. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now. It was a big step for me to do this, just because I really liked how I had the setup here. But as Lego goes, and everybody's telling me it always changes, right? Everything is in change. It's always in flux. So that's what the plan is right now. Hopefully you guys stick around and take a look at the process as it goes on. I'll be posting probably twice a week, maybe once a week. It depends. We'll see how much I can get done here with my schedule on that. So this is kind of where we're sitting right now. Tell me what you guys think. Add in the comments there. Hey, please subscribe, share, and tell anybody that likes Disney, likes Lego. And remember, the channel's always kid-friendly, so don't have to worry about any inappropriate things or anything like that on the channel. So we really appreciate you guys following and liking, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye now.